This press goes to county government, Wajir County, and it reads this way. Press statement, 25th August 2020. The title is, and reference is, engage us respectfully and consider our grievances. So that means that we are facing a lot of challenges, and this must be taken very seriously by relevant authorities, including this county regime led by Governor Muhammad Abdi Mahmoud and his deputy governor. We start by saying, today we have converged here as some youths of Wajir County to speak about and castigate on disorder, corruption, and bad leadership by Wajir County government, which leaves a less development growth in talent identifications, nurturing life skills development, and employment. In an exercise of our oversight roles as youth, we have undertaken a thorough investigation into the affairs of the county government of Wajir. The investigation has revealed the following damning facts that has resulted different challenges, including the above subject, which has greatly affected us as youth incredibly. So we can imagine how it has greatly affected us in a big way. So one of the big challenges that we are facing is high unemployment rate. There are about 100,000 youth who graduate from various tertiary and university institutions yearly, ready to enter the job market, but unlucky to secure jobs due to slow economic growth, corruption, nepotism in the management of the Wajir County government. We therefore urge the county government to develop policies that will address unemployment problems and create environment where the youth can exploit their potential through value-adding initiatives. That's a very important point, and the county government must consider so that we lower. This is a very, very constructive engagement that we are telling to the county government. Second, empowerment and participation. So we have to consider about empowerment. Empowerment is very important in the youth circle. Wajir County government does not engage in youth empowerment, which initiates an availability of a sessional force. There's no sense of massive transformation in the development growth of the county. Therefore, the county government should be a catalyst for youth empowerment and participation. Third, development deliveries. And every person in Wajir County, whether youth, elder, all citizens of Wajir County are very aware that this county regime is very low in terms of development records. So that point must be very clear out. And we started by saying, we as youth of the county are unable to understand how the governor and his administration have a sound sleep on track records of the town and the sub-counties as the economy of the county is on its knees. So we can imagine the economy of the county is in ICU and the pocket of Monanchi is drying up. So we see there is nothing like financial liquidity in the market. People are about to close their business. Suppliers are also facing a lot of challenges. Suppliers are not paid and closing down business due to huge liabilities, due to huge credits, with pending bills hitting a record high. So the pending bills of Wajir County government is taken to high heaven. Therefore, the county government should focus in delivering its mandate by saving the great people of Wajir County from this disastrous menace. Fourth, crimes and drugs. We also identified and we have said that Wajir youth are involved in crimes and drugs. That's something that county government must engage us in constructively so that we reduce this crime. Violent criminal attacks, including rape, smuggling, and home invasions, are increasingly being associated with the youth of the county. This should result in cooperation with the county government in assisting youth to overcome the challenge of crime, drug, and substance abuse among the youth of the county. Very, very big challenge. Crime youth, you see people, youth have nothing to do. They engage into vice like crime and drugs. And that is something that's illegal in this country. So to avoid that, county government should do means and ways so that they make busy of the youth of the county. Fifth, youth with special needs. We have a very segregated and discriminated youth who have special needs. The plights of this category youth have not been adequately addressed by the county regime, and it is never too late for the county government to work towards the realization of their dream goals, which will transform the ways in which this kind of youth live and work. Last but not the least, we are concluding about the press. Sorry, there is air here. It's stopping us. Last but not the least, our silence as youth, this is the biggest warning, a hint to the county government of Wajir County. We are analyzing our framework of identifying the crisis in the county. So this is a they should take this for very serious. And our silence as youth, because we are silent and we know once youth also are being provoked, it's very dangerous to any regime. So that's a big warning. So as youth of the county, we should not be taken for granted. But in the fullness of time, we will be biting with an expectation venom So the kind of expectation venom the regime will face will be unimaginable. So it's the better they woke up from the deep slumber. The governor should desist from his norm of being deep slumber. We identified and we have known that this governor is in deep slumber. He's sleeping thoroughly when it comes to development records, and compared to the former regime. Former regime Wajir County government was doing well. Devolution was seen. People were appreciating, but this current regime really they have let down the people. And we have also identified that there is an issue already tackled in the county assembly about impeachment. We look forward that the people will do their work, but also this should be a raising alarm to the county governor, so that he walks up and he should know that youth have risen up. County assembly is ready to face him. So everybody should do his job, and everybody should walk up from slumber to serve the mandates of the great people of Wajir County.
Almost every aspect of life, from the quality of the roads to the quality of schools and lack of teachers, from the number of doctors to the number of settlements with reliable electricity. Northern Kenya, especially Wajir, is still far below the normal average, which a lot needs to be done moving forward. The future is not certainly bleak for the region. There exists many opportunities, and thanks to the new expansion and devolution to the counties. But in my Wajir, challenges are many, and that's immediately after the birth of the government of the day. Corruption, misuse of public resources, serious lack of participation, and misplaced priorities, and mega scandals that involve the leadership of the county is the talk of the days in hotels, funerals, weddings, and many other places.
We hereby gather today to address the plight of the youth, to address the runaway corruption in the county, to address impunity, to address unethical conduct by the county government, to address a lot of issues. We know very well for the last 3 years during this regime of this governor, the youths have been sidelined totally. There is no one development record concerning the youths. The other day they fenced the Wajir Stadium. Why fence a stadium while you cannot clear the ground and level the ground? We will not play on top of those blocks. We will play on the service field. The other thing is, in the last 3 years, the budget of the county government, there is no one single youth empowerment fund. For that matter, the youth of Wajir consists 70% of the population of this county. Meaning that when you sideline the youth, there is no development, there is no any track record for everything, high record of unemployment. It is on record that the governor said it is the county government payroll is full, there is no more adding any